Hello, welcome to Daniel Lee Plastering and Rendering YouTube channel. Today we are repairing a sun lounge. So this is how I found it when I arrived. They used to have some doors in there. They removed the doors only to find there was no lintel. So they've had to put a new lintel, reinforced it, and whilst they were doing it they noticed that this wall had blown. You can see there, I'm literally pulling it off with my hands. That's a hard wall just popping straight off there. So what I did, I cut that line that you saw, and then I was able to just literally pull it off with my hands. So I removed all of the loose plaster. I'm now applying a lovely strong primer, lovely strong SBR primer to the whole area, all areas that were plastered and plasterboarded. So I'll be fixing new plasterboard on that entire wall to straighten it out. But first, I will be filling the two chases with some bonding coat. So I don't need loads, so just mixing a small amount of it. It was probably 3/4 of a bag of bonding I mixed up, because it was quite deep. Even though it's just two channels, they're very deep channels. That was where the original doors were removed. They left those big chases there that you can see, showing the original brick. So always start at the bottom and work your way up. Has the added benefit, if you start at the top, the bonding can sometimes just, gravity does its job and it can just plop to the floor. Whereas if you start at the bottom, each extra, especially where it's incredibly thick bonding, each extra dob of bonding sits on the previous blob. And it all just helps tie it all in. Just the ever small sort of gaps at the top there that just need filling in as well. So that has now all been bonded. I just used up what I had on the top there. That's actually going to get some plasterboard on the top on the wall. I've also used fibre tape, scrim, or reinforcement mesh. It's all the same thing. Over the cracked areas. That will help strengthen it. And now I've jumped forwards. I've dot and dabbed all that wall fully. And the section that I cut out, I dot and dab the section that I cut out as well. But that wall that was quite off level. So to square it up, the simplest solution was to fix new plasterboard. And then we make it look pretty. So a Thistle multi-finish is the one I used, and I mixed up a full bag. It's not a massive area, so I did add a little bit of half time to this, so I was able to get both coats on with the same mix when you use half time. I didn't use an entire sachet this time, I just used half a sachet. The important corner trowel, very satisfying. And that is one finished plastered room, ready for the customer. Thanks for watching.